I see myself using a red-colored flashlight, and the red-colored flashlight started at the top of my head, and it just went left and right, all the way down, and nothing showed up. So maybe I'll change the color. I don't know why it started off with red.
Excellent.
My smartass mind said, what if you had a black light?
There you go.
How do you shine a black light? Like, not the color of a black light. I mean, black.
I imagine there are such things, and you could try that. It would still be illuminated, it would just be dim. If that's a suggestion, that might be good.
I feel like it's a derailment.
Ah, I see.
It's a distraction.
Interesting. Okay.
Using the golden light, there is something dark
Okay.
behind the right jaw. There's no sensation to it. It's just something that's about the size of a quarter that is dark, like a shadow.
Okay. So take a closer look at this area. So right there behind the right jaw, connecting deeply to behind the right jaw, this small piece of energy behind the right jaw. As we connect to that energy, if we give that energy a color, what color would it be?
It's a deep purple, dark, dark purple. And I see that it is hiding because it's afraid, not because it's trying to hide from us, but because it's afraid.
So we sense a consciousness and an
Mm-hmm.
emotion
Mm-hmm.
of fear.
And it's young.
Oh, okay. Does it have a gender, this energy that has fear?
Mm. Not that I can sense.
Okay. So I'm going to speak directly to this young, fearful, dark, deep dark purple energy behind the right jaw. What is it that you are doing in there?
Hiding and waiting.
What are you waiting for?
Well, I get the sense that it's waiting to be rescued, but it doesn't actually know what the word rescue means yet. It's not old enough to know the
See.
word rescue.
So asking this deep purple, fearful, young energy, do you remember a time when you had a human body yourself?
Yeah, I see a 5-year-old girl dressed in a dress with some lace highlights on the dress, baby doll shoes.
Let's ask if we can get a feel for how long you have been there. Do you have a sense of how long? How old was this one when you joined her body.
It doesn't understand what you're saying,
Doesn't
so
understand.
give me a second. It's
Okay,
young.
it's okay. Yes,
I'm just gonna interpret what you said to
we can
this.
rephrase.
Sure. Go
So
ahead.
going back to remember when you first entered where you are now. Did you know that you are inside this person's body? Were you aware of that?
No. I saw a
Okay.
baby crying as well.
Okay.
So this one, the just asking if it had a name.
Oh, yes. Do you remember your name? What is your name?
I keep thinking Sally, but that doesn't sound, it doesn't feel like it's the right name. It feels like she just is calling herself that because she doesn't know what her name was. But her idea of time is contorted. She doesn't know what time is.
Right.
So when you ask when things were happening, she can't grasp that
Or
because
too
it's
young?
only in events.
Mhm.
I think that's why I saw a baby crying because she was projecting a baby crying, whether it was her or me, I don't know yet.
All right. So,
Yeah, where do we go from here?
so in speaking to this dark purple energy, this fear energy behind the right jaw, what is it that you are doing there in the body other than waiting? Do you affect this one's body physically there?
Yeah, she was taking up space, causing pressure, and sometimes there was a dislodging or an uncomfortable feeling in the jaw, all across the jaw. And that was her way of being touched. Hmm. Okay, so when you and I are awake, we have people who physically touch us. And she's just explained that she doesn't have anybody to touch her anymore, but she knows what that feeling feels like. And the only way for me to to give her that gratification would be to touch my jaw in that specific spot. And I would not touch my jaw in that specific spot unless I had pressure there. So she was causing the pressure to make me touch her.
Nice. Okay. It's good to know. So
We
address,
as humans can touch each other, right?
right. So addressing, talking to, speaking to this deep purple energy behind the right jaw, this fearful energy, what we'd like to do is have the archangels show you their presence, make sure that they show you that they're there, and shine their light on you so you can feel their love. Archangel Raphael is going to shine his light upon you now to help illuminate your space and give you that warm, loving energy so you know that you are safe. So, asking you, are you able to see or feel the presence of these archangels with us here today?
Mm-hmm.
Archangel Gabriel is also going to reach out his energy to you so you can feel his loving, caring energy. What we're here to do today is to help you. What we would like you to do is to remember back to the last day you were in your human body. Are you able to see yourself as of that day?
Once you extended Gabriel's energy and Raphael's energy, I saw her holding a hand. It was neither of those two archangels. It was actually God's hand. And so now that
Beautiful.
you're asking her to go and see the last day of her life,
She's
she's
already there,
saying,
which is
"Why
good.
would I go back there? I'm holding God's hand. Can't you see that I'm holding God's hand? Why would I go back there?"
That's perfect. Well, you're exactly where you need to be. Are you ready to go with them today and to go to
Mm-hmm.
Source today? Okay. And so asking higher self, angels, we assist with the net. Is that appropriate at this time? Or do we let them take care of everything?
She actually was like, "Why are you holding me back? Like, let me go already."
Okay.
So
So
that's
don't
not
don't
necessary.
need to use the net. Okay. All right. Wonderful. Go with the angels with love. And then we're sensing her going.
She's holding God's hand and she put her hand on her hip and she's like, "I'm with God. I don't need the angels." What? Why can't you see that I'm with God?
Well, while you're there, ask my higher self to
Okay.
help me see you better, and I would love that. So thank you. You're more powerful than I am now.
That was cute.
Yeah,
Like
that's
a
cute.
little kid attitude, like little girl attitude of,
Of course.
"I'm with God."
I'm good. So she is that feeling is officially out of the jaw now, is what I'm understanding. Yes?
Yeah,
Okay. All right,
that's
perfect.
cute.
That is definitely something else. Okay. All right. So I'm asking to go ahead.
I already started without you.
Thank
The
you.
color, the color that is in here, it's still going to be that deep purple, but that deep
Mhm.
purple is, it's almost like rejuvenating. I kept seeing it as a bruise. You know, when a bruise is that deep purple color.
Yes.
So it's the initial bruising is that dark purple color.
Hmm.
So what's happening is the cells are vibrating within that spot. And as they vibrate, they are clearing out the old stale energy and vibrating into a higher purple color. Just as a bruise would heal, it transforms into all of the colors. And then we'll shine some golden light in there.
Golden light. Excellent. All right. Let's go ahead and focus the angels at this time to bring in golden light to shine in this area, to let all the cells know, all the parts of the body connected know that this energy is now gone. This little girl has gone to the light. Therefore, this one's energy is completely her own again, and shining this golden light with a tone to accompany it, counting down 3, 2, 1, and this golden light, letting the body know the healing and the energy is to be used by this one alone. I'll ask the guides and the higher self to illuminate anything in the body that we need to pay attention to at this time.
Yeah, the neck, the back of the neck, the C-spine. There's pain there.
All right, focusing in on the back of the neck, pain in the back of the neck. Just feeling into that space, taking a moment to be able to concentrate on that space and connecting deeply to that pain in the back of the neck. As we connect to that pain in the back of the neck, if we give that area, that energy, a color, what color would it be?
It's black. A black sludge.
And do we have a sense of if that sludge is conscious? Does it not feel conscious? No.
No.
So what we can do is use a tool to pull that sludge out. If you were to use a tool to go in and gather that sludge up, the archangels are also ready to assist.
Initially, when I saw the black sludge, there was a green laser pointing at it. And then we continued to look at it, and it shifted to a vacuum pulling it out. And then it shifted to me seeing a diamond in the center of it. It's almost as if each thing wasn't working, so I went to something else. So I put a diamond on the inside and then made it explode. And that's where I'm at with it. I'm just changing the context of it from sludge to sparkles, glitter, I guess.
Yes. So what we can do at this time is have the angels shine a light in that area to help illuminate it, to make sure that you're able to fully see if that exploding diamond helped to dissipate and or remove.
Yeah, released the sludge.
Did it release the sludge? Okay, well, Kuan Yin and Raphael stand on either side and just go ahead and pull that out from each side. So they pull it out and transmute it as needed. And if most of it's already gone, if it fell away, they're just helping it fall away. And as this area in the neck is likely connected to energy in the throat, we will shine blue light on it as well to help the chakra in that area and to illuminate the neck, to let all the cells know that this dark energy is being cleared out and then it's gone. Shining that blue light with the tone to help bring that light in now. The archangels shining their light in that area And as this energy comes in and you take a look at that area again, does it look as if all of that black, dark energy is gone? Or is there some we should get Archangel Michael's help with as well?
There's still some there.
Okay.
It's
Archangel
smaller
Michael,
than originally, but
excellent.
still some there that I need help with.
Archangel Michael, go ahead and put your net of light around this area in this one's neck, making sure to encompass all of this dark energy that she's sensing and fully encompassing anywhere it may be attached to. And as we focus in on this area again, making sure that we fully understand what exactly is there, focusing in, connecting deeply to that energy. Does it seem at this point as if this energy may have a consciousness? Or
No,
does it?
it's AI or an implant.
It's an AI. Okay. All right. Very good. Very good. Archangel Michael is going to send the blue light through the net. The net is fully in place and making sure to encompass anywhere that this may be connected to. Do you have a sense that we could communicate with this AI, or is that of interest to
It's
do
not
so?
necessary.
Okay, excellent. The blue light will go through the net in just a moment, counting down 3, 2, 1. The pulse of blue light running through the net, completely disengaging and rendering this AI inert, completely inert. The angels get into position to get ready to remove the net with the
Need
contents
to
inside.
strike the tuning fork again,
Okay.
please.
Striking the tuning fork again, running that blue light through that net. All AI within that net rendered completely inert and disconnected from anywhere it may be connected previously. Does that feel better now?
I would like you to strike it one more time because a fly flew into my nose to
Oh,
distract me.
yes.
I still had a visual of it, but it was trying to stay by interrupting with the fly.
Boy. Okay. We're going to go ahead and run that light through that net right now. And blue light electrifying that net. All AI completely inert and disconnected from anywhere it was previously connected to. Do you get a sense that it has been disconnected appropriately?
It is disconnected and not dead,
Okay.
not inert. It is within the net and it is moving around very fast inside of the net.
All
It
right, we're
is
going
as if anything that Michael does will not kill it, as it is being fed from another source.
to.
It's like I can see that there is an invisible Oh, it's like an invisible spider web.
Would you mind if I have Archangel Michael cut cords to masters and overlords at this time?
You can go ahead, but I don't know that that would help.
Okay. Archangel Michael, please take your violet light and sever any connections this AI may have anywhere in any dimension outside of this one. And just double make sure that any connection within this one is also severed. So this AI has no more power source whatsoever, cannot draw from outside, cannot draw from inside this one.
Yeah, that's better.
Okay. The violet flame, we appreciate that, Archangel Michael, for using the violet flame. Okay, now we're ready to remove. Feel
Violet
good?
flame has a consciousness on its own. It doesn't belong to Michael. He just
Fascinating.
uses it.
Thank you.
Anyone can use it. It's like calling in an archangel. You call in the violet flame.
So we could bring in Raphael to use the violet flame or the violet flame of its own. Just come in violet flame and sever all connections.
That's
Beautiful.
right.
That is excellent. Thank you for that insight. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Okay, so all the angels, go ahead and please get into positions. We are going to lift this net up and out. Counting down 3, lifting the net up and out, counting down 2, almost all the way out, counting down 1, and the net is fully out, fully out, fully out of the body, Archangel Michael. Make sure again that there are no cords, and the violet flame severs anything outside of this net that may be remaining. And the angels make sure that the net is taken care of appropriately, the contents. If there is human consciousness attached to this AI, it is completely removed from the AI prior to the AI being escorted to its own universe in its bubble. The angels know what to do. So feeling into that area in the neck, how does it feel now?
She needs to move around to make it feel better
Does it feel like that?
after the session.
Okay. Does it feel like that energy is completely gone? This AI?
Yes, it has been replaced with the violet flame.
I see. So what does the violet flame do there in place? Does it help heal too?
Yes, it is providing protection in that one spot, which is vulnerable right now, just until it is healed.
Would you suggest we assist with anything else at
No,
this
this
time?
is good.
Thank you.
This will take 2 days. Your days.
Thank you. Okay. So it sounds like we're ready to move on to anywhere else in the body we need to pay attention to at this time.
Mhm.
Please scan the body and let us know where we should go to next.
Still scanning. The golden light flashlight has sparkled, saw shimmering, saw something behind the left breast on the rib cage. Hmm. over right there. Yeah, that area.
Under the left breast on the rib cage. Just focusing in on that area now. Connecting deeply. Connecting deeply to the rib cage area below the left breast. Just connecting very deeply. As we connect to that energy, if we give that energy a color, what color might it be?
There is no color. It is just.
Does it seem to have a consciousness to it?
No, it is just something that needs to be removed. It is a growth of dense energy that can be netted and easily detached from the cells.
Okay. We'll ask Archangel Michael to now bring a net in for us. Please bring in your net and fully encompass this growth of dense energy below the left breast on the rib cage. Archangel Michael's net is fully surrounding this growth of dense energy that is below the left breast on the rib cage, fully encompassing it, making sure it's isolated. And he will go ahead and use the blue light and electrify that net to make sure this energy is completely disconnected from anywhere it has been connected to. And getting ready, and now. Fully isolating, disconnecting anywhere this dense energy may have been connected to previously. And the angels, Kuan Yin, Raphael, and Michael, get ready to pull the net up and out. 3, lifting the net up and out. 2, almost all the way out. And 1, the net is fully out, fully out. Archangel Michael cuts all cords all the way around the net, making sure the contents are completely isolated. And the archangels handle the energy as needed. Looking back into that area below the left breast on the rib cage, feeling into that area. Does it appear that that dense energy is fully gone now?
I'm smiling because I didn't follow any of your instructions. I tried to, but I was being shown different things. So at first,
should we make an energy ball and put it on there, or did you already take care of it? Sorry.
I would like to describe what happened.
Okay.
So we asked Archangel Michael to put his net of light, but I noticed that his net is different color for healing, which I didn't know before. So he put a golden net instead of a blue net. And the golden net collapsed and expanded as if it was sifting through all of the dense energy. So I got the sense that it was not consciousness or harmful, but it was like a mass that just needed to be reabsorbed into my body. for filtration to be filtered out.
It's just healing tissue.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you.
Beautiful.
And so as the net was expanding and collapsing, it was sifting it through and adjusting it and making it more like my cells instead of the dense energy that it was. And then when you asked for it to have a blue healing light, it sent another net of another blue healing light. No, that's not what I wanted to say. Like it went over top of the gold net and it sent a pulse of blue light just as a warning to anything that was trying to get in, because that dense energy was or could be used as an entryway for other things to come in. And so the blue light was like a warning that, hey, this is protected. You can't come in this way anymore.
Wow.
If there was anything that came in. Like the dense energy was preparing for accepting outside influences, outside attachments.
Wow. It's beautiful.
Interesting.
Very.
And so when you got all of them together to lift it up and out in my mind, I could see that the net was detaching. I could see the cells shifting and multiplying and dying off. So I personally know that when your cells multiply, they're multiplying, but they're dying as well. It's the cycle of a cell. So the dead cells are falling off, but they're also being rejuvenated at the same time. And when they lifted them up and out, all of the dead cells came out, and the rejuvenated cells were able to sift through the golden light or the golden net. And so those stayed inside, but the dead cells went up with them.
That is excellent. That is excellent. Is there anything else we need to do at this time in this space? At this location? Or is the healing on your way? Okay.
I see Archangel Michael's blue net now going in place like a band-aid would be, just to seal it off and allow the cells to reform to the piece of the blue net that he's left there, to begin the process for the cells to have a webbing to climb up, to grow up onto, to reform. It's the blue net is there so that no scar tissue remains.
That is beautiful.
Oh, I want that on my neck now.
Yes.
Put that blue net on, although the violet flame is there, so I'm not sure that the net would do any more than the violet flame is.
Wow. That's wonderful. Learning a lot about that net today.
I didn't know that also.
Very nice. Well, we'll have the archangels and guides and higher self illuminate anything in the body that we need to pay attention to next.
Checking. Just looking, using that flashlight. This flashlight seems to be,
The golden light flashlight.
yeah, like it shines the golden light to look for anything within the body.
I think it's brilliant.
Instead of doing a Star Trek scan, it's doing left and right. I feel like it's stronger.
It sounds very pointed and high
Right.
high frequency and beautiful. I really like it.
A spot near, well, it's in the crease of the right leg between the pelvic area and the thigh. So it's in the crease.
Crease on the thigh area, crease of the right leg.
There's something dark there too, but it's nothing like we're just going to go through the process with the nets and the golden net first and
Okay.
transform the cells.
All right. Seeing that golden net come in to that thigh area and the crease, right leg, front. The net coming in, providing any healing. Connecting deeply to that area to have a sense of progress that the net is helping with today.
This golden net, as it's expanding and collapsing, it works in time with my breath.
Beautiful.
The more you breathe out, the tighter the collapse on it, the stronger it is to force the cells through the net. Not a not a painful, maddening forcing. It's pressure to encourage the cells to be rejuvenated.
Yes.
So they know that they can be higher vibration, but they needed a boost that the golden net provides.
Yes. Would it help to have the angels also continue to shine their light maybe in that area to just aid in that healing as the
They
golden net works?
they may, but it is not necessary. So in the future, if you forget to ask them, that is fine.
Okay.
It will still provide the same healing.
Beautiful. Thank you.
While that's going on, we're just going to do the legs as well. Check the legs all the way down to the feet and to the toes. There's nothing there.
Okay. Thank you for checking that.
This is the last spot.
Okay.
This one can stay like this. It's near. Stand by.
Okay.
It is near the gland in this area of the body.
Okay.
The name of the gland escapes me right now, but we would like this one to carry on with this net past this session, past this time frame, as the gland in that area can use the additional healing for some time. So just know that we will stay in this area doing this, and another portion of ourselves can go ahead and finish the session.
Okay. But are you suggesting that this one intentionally bring the golden net to work on this gland at a different time?
No, it is going to continue.
All of it will continue from here. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. And so we will go ahead and just relax and start thinking about going back to the garden. As we think about making that journey to do that transition, we can imagine that staircase once again. The same staircase that we descended earlier. Imagining floating down that staircase just so easily. Going down all the steps, slowly and surely, and arriving at the scene in the garden and seeing the bench in the distance. Do you see the garden? Are you in the garden?
I see the bench.
Okay. As you make your way over to the bench and look around your garden, tell me what you see.
I see the ocean
Mm.
that you brought me to in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
There's no garden. It's always been, well, for this session it has been the ocean.
The
And
ocean.
there's some vegetation that I considered a garden.
What kind of is it? What type of trees or plants or?
No, just the plants that grow
Mhm.
on the ground
Oh,
before the ocean, before it becomes water.
I
I guess it
see.
would be seaweed and stuff.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, as we stand on that beach and look out at that beautiful, pristine ocean gently washing into shore, the sun feels so good. Perfect weather. Temperature is exactly like you like it. Just those gentle waves coming in. You decide to turn around and just see what's further away from you, farther up the beach. And you notice there may be what looks like some rocks. So you're curious to see what they lead to. And as you're walking, go ahead and just start heading toward those rocks and away from the seashore. It feels good to walk in the sand. And as the rock covered area gets closer, you start to see more foliage and stones. You come upon an opening, almost a place where it looks like you could descend down. So you get a little closer and you notice this little cobbled path. It looks like you could descend down. And as you get closer, you see that there are some steps. Now there are stones all around you, stretching on either side. And straight ahead of you, see those steps now, and the stone wall on either side of these steps. This cobblestone, as if you are supposed to go there. So you just reach out and hold the walls on either side of these steps, and you start to make your way down these steps, and down, down, down. There's some moss covering some of the stones. You let your fingers glide by. It feels so nice and cool. And as you reach the bottom of the steps, you see that these steps have led you to the mouth of a huge cavern. There's something magical and powerful about this cavern, and you stare at it in wonder. You know intuitively that inside this cavern are the answers to everything that you have ever wanted to know. And you can feel this high frequency and vibration emanating from the opening of the cavern. And if you are ready, we could make the choice to go into this cavern now, or we could pause here and clean and clear chakras, since we're already so close to this high vibrational cavern. This could be a good time to run our rope to Mother Gaia and bring that energy in, starting at the root. Does that sound like a nice thing to do at this time?
It sounds like you can combine the two of them.
Would you like to go into the cavern before and then run the energy inside the cavern? Or do it here?
I feel like as I'm walking into the cavern, into the cave, I can walk through different colors, knowing that each step I take, I'm reconnecting and revitalizing, re-energizing the root chakra. So as I walk horizontally, I go through many different red colored crystals, and then the change from red goes to orange colored crystals. And after 4 or 5 steps, it goes to yellow colored crystals. And as I keep going on this path, the colors of the crystals change to green. And in each area, the vibration is increasing more and more. And now stepping into some blue colored crystals, the energy is elevated up to the blue chakra in the throat, just as it was connecting to the heart and the solar plexus and the sacral and the root. And walking forward more, going into the third eye, you see all the different colors of the purple crystals, and you're turning a corner in the cave. And as you turn this corner, the purple colored crystals fade into violet and diamond colored.
And as this energy is running up through all the chakras, it is cleaning and clearing them
Correct.
and activating and balancing.
Correct.
Beautiful. And is this also running light from source in addition to Gaia coming up through the root?
All of the crystals are formed from the center of the earth. As you step into each pathway of the crystals, you are connecting to the center of the earth.
Beautiful. Excellent. Does anything else need to be done with the sun chakras at this time?
Yes, we need to go up to source.
Okay.
We've stopped at the diamond color, but we need to jump off, jump up, float up. She will do that now.
Loading up, okay.
Mm-hmm. It is done.
All the connections to source have been made, okay. And as far as removing watchers, closing portals, all of that, should I assist with
Just
that?
the act of connecting to source already closes all that off.
Thank you. So everything is done.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Thank you so much. If appropriate at this time, this one would like to download the law of time with ease. And she would also like to download the law of gravity with ease. With
One at
much
a time.
one at a time. Thank you.
She's chosen gravity first.
Okay. Downloading first the law of gravity with ease.
With this, she is beginning to visualize things moving around without human force. I guess you could say it's like the wind moving it. But she is realizing that it should not be a surprise anymore when she sees things moving and shifting. We're showing her that she will start to see things slide after she thinks about it. Just showing her small things for now. That is a big download.
Thank you.
And it requires adjusting the human brain.
Thank you.
They're showing me something with the internal organs right now with gravity.
Oh,
Oh my God. Because if you don't have gravity, you can't keep things in your stomach.
oh,
That's what
okay.
they just showed me. I'm like,
That's
oh,
that
right.
makes perfect sense.
Oh,
Need it for digestion. The stomach has evolved for it. Makes sense.
I asked if gravity even exists, or is it just an illusion?
Good question.
They're saying that gravity, it's just a word. Like things are meant to be where they are.
Beautiful.
That's all I'm getting.
And the law of time with ease to download.
Stand by. With the law of time comes many thoughts, many thoughts all at once because the comprehension about time not existing, but all knowing. You have to know all things at all times. That too is very large, and we need to make room in your human brains to accept this information. First, we need to that was neat. Okay. So they were going to allow me to say that they were shifting the part of my brain, but then they started working on it, and it also shifted my speech. So
Oh,
they actually made me stop talking so that they could do the shift because
wow.
it's located near the part of my brain that allows me to speak.
Wow. The
That was
comprehension
neat.
of time, of time. It's near that area. Okay.
I, it feels like they went in here and here. If those 2 points could touch,
Mm.
then that's where, and it was like a curved piece, but it was right beside my ability to speak.
Wow.
That was, I was trying too. I was like, I could feel my mouth moving, but I knew that they were like, just stand by, just stop. You need to wait.
Wow. Amazing. Okay.
And they're saying I'm going to be tired after this.
Yes. This will be the last thing we do. I already knew that. It's okay.
They're looking at you.
Oh, they are?
Just, yeah, like they're looking at you through the computer.
Mm.
But like they don't have any form or shape or anything like that. I just sense that they were sending you energy and checking you. They were checking to see if you wanted anything while they were here.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's so kind.
But you have to say what you would like.
If you would like to check my body to see
Do
if
you wear
there,
glasses?
I don't have any on right now, but I do have a prescription. Yes,
They they were going to do something to your eyes. And I was
please.
like, well, wait, she
That'd be
doesn't wear
fine.
glasses. And then I thought, oh, maybe I should ask if she wears glasses.
I would like that. That would be nice. Yes. If they would like to do that, I will take that offer. Thank you.
So I see them using similar to my flashlight and the laser that they used. They have a laser that they, well, it's not really a laser. It just makes it comfortable for me to see what it is. But they they're going like this over your eyes. They started with your right eye. Like for me, it's your on your left, but it would be your right eye.
Okay.
So they just went, I don't know what that is. Oh, oh, it's Archangel Michael's net, but it's super tiny.
Oh,
The golden net, not the blue net, the golden net. Huh.
well,
They actually worked really fast. I'm going really slow because I want to see every detail of it. But once they were finished looking at you, and then I saw them doing your eyes, they were actually done.
wow.
Like they went and then to the other eye.
My eyes actually feel like they have less strain than they had before. Actually, it's kind of nice. Mm. Well,
They
thank you
show me
again,
you
everybody.
washing your face with water.
Yes. Okay.
And when you wash your face with water, some of the water can splash on your eye,
Yes.
like accidentally on purpose. Open your eye when you throw water. Oh, hold on a second. So you know all the diamond colored light that we see? It's water.
Oh,
I don't know how to use that yet, except to wash your eyes. They put the water in your eyes. The water is more than just water.
carries energy.
Huh. What did you say? Very what?
The water carries energy, and that's part of it, or
Well, the structure of water.
mhm,
Yeah, I guess because it carries energy.
mm, that would make sense.
I think we already knew that though, didn't we?
I did.
They're saying that you can imagine it coming out of a laser, coming out as the laser light. So the laser focused light doesn't need to be red, doesn't need to be green, it doesn't need to be any color if you say that it is water.
Hmm. We could be using healing water during our sessions, is what I'm hearing.
Oh, that makes more sense. Oh, maybe that's why we had so much of the ocean.
Yes, it's interesting. We appreciate that.
There is no water in the garden.
There wasn't someone else's. There can
Mm.
be. We could
I think
have that.
I think we should take note and add some water in the garden and see if the person who has the water has a more profound healing or a more profound session.
Yes. Yes. I agree. I agree.